Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're looking at a Rode product, and it's a Rode VideoMic Go 2. It's a replacement to the original VideoMic Go, and here it is. It is a lovely little product, and it's basically a microphone. It's an on-camera microphone, but it's also got a USB output, USB-C output on the side there, so it can be used with a computer as a computer mic. And that is really good. The original VideoMic Go couldn't do that. So you've got one microphone effectively that can do two purposes. So either doing voiceovers if you want to plug it into your computer, or on your camera for, you know, run and gunning, vlogging and that kind of thing. It does come with the little windsock. It's not a great windsock. None of these sort of things are, but it does certainly help with reducing S's and P's and that sort of thing. As a microphone, very compact little microphone. It is a shotgun microphone, so the pickup pattern is more directional than it is around the sides and around the back of a microphone. So it's going to be really good for picking up directional sound as opposed to, you know, picking up anything around you. It will still pick up ambient noise, unlike, you know, a tie clip mic, like a sort of microphone I'm using today. I'm using my Comica Boombox Boom DX Pro, whatever they're called, wireless microphones. I do like wireless microphones because wherever I move, the sound is gonna, you know, go with me. So I do like wireless microphones. But on the other hand, I do like gun mics as well, because they're just so quick and easy and convenient to use. Now, another very nifty thing with this particular microphone that is when you connect it to your camera, so you connect it via obviously the little jack that just goes in the side of a microphone like so, and then you plug that obviously into your 3.5mm jack of your camera. But when you connect it, it will automatically power on, so you don't have to worry about batteries. There's no batteries to charge in it, no rechargeable batteries or whatever. It takes its power from the camera, and that is great. And I say that's great simply because there's been many occasions where I've put a microphone in, forgotten to charge a microphone up if it has got a built-in battery, and then you got no audio, and it's really frustrating. At least with this, when you plug it in, it takes the battery power from the battery power, it takes the power from the camera, so you don't need a battery in the microphone. So that is really good. So you can adjust the shoe, which is, you know, really nifty. Now, that doesn't sound particularly ingenious, but it is actually extremely useful. So if you're using a wide angle lens, you might want to push the microphone further back on the camera. I fitted it to my Fuji X-A7, so you can actually see you know, the sort of size of it. You can see how compact that really is, even on a small camera like the X-A7. But the fact that it's got an adjustable shoe is so handy, because, let me just make sure that's mounted tight, so you can unscrew the mount, but you can slide it further forward, which is great. So you can actually you can put your eye up against the viewfinder. This camera hasn't got a viewfinder. If it had a viewfinder, you can put your eye right up against the viewfinder without the microphone getting in the way. But likewise, if you're using a wide angle lens, you might want the microphone further back, so the front of the microphone doesn't get in the shot. So, you know, as that is, although it doesn't seem that handy, it's actually a very handy little, you know, feature. It's got this Ryko shock mount, which is really clever. Well, it's not clever, it's really useful. That will help reduce any noise that the camera might make, you know, when you're handling, any handling noise basically, because it's absorbing a lot of that handling noise. And obviously a standard 3.5mm jack. So all the features you would expect from Rode. It's got Rode audio quality, so, you know, very good audio quality from this microphone. What we will do is plug it onto a camera, and I will do some sound tests so you can actually, you know, hear what the sound quality of this microphone is like when it's on the camera, because I think that's obviously really important that you do hear what the sound quality is like, you know, from this microphone. If you compare the Rode VideoMic Go 2 with the VideoMic NTG, you can see the VideoMic Go 2 is quite a bit smaller than the Rode VideoMic NTG, but it works really, really well. Now the VideoMic NTG has got more features. It's got low pass filters and various other features. It's got a gain control on the back of a microphone. I will put a link in the description that appears somewhere so you can actually see a review of the Rode VideoMic NTG and what I think of it. I actually use it a lot because I really like the microphone. The VideoMic NTG is kind of similar to the Deity D3 Pro, where the NTG, the VideoMic Go 2 is kind of in a league of its own because it's not really comparable with anything else. But there is another Rode product that I have, a Video Micro. It's bigger than the Video Micro, as you can see there. Both automatically power up when you plug it into the camera, so you haven't got to worry about batteries with either of them, but you are going to get better sound quality with the VideoMic Go 2, purely because it's a longer shotgun microphone from what the Video Micro is, and it's got a better shock mount as well, so it'll absorb more handling noise from the camera. So that's what we'll do now. We'll put it on one of my cameras and then we'll see what the sound quality is like mounted to the camera. It's more of a vlogging type microphone, I think, so the sound needs to be fairly close to the microphone. I'm not going to be silly and sit, you know, too far away from it because I think that's really stupid. So what I'll do, I think I'll stick it on, I don't know what camera I stick it on, I'll let you know once I've done it. So I'll stick it on probably my Z50, the Nikon Z50, there we go. I'll stick it on my Nikon Z50 so you can actually see and hear what the sound quality is like with using the Rode VideoMic Go 2. So I've now put the Rode VideoMic Go 2 on my Sony a6600. I was going to put it on my Z50, but the batteries were flat. So I've got it on my a6600. I've got the Sony f1.8 50mm lens fitted to it. So it's a little bit tighter than I would probably normally like it. But I'm quite a distance. I'm about 3 foot away from the camera. So, you know, ideally, if you're vlogging, you're going to be closer than this. But it's an ideal test just to see how good this microphone is at a sort of a reasonable distance away from the camera. Obviously, if I come closer to the camera, I'm actually going to be huge in the frame, but hey ho. But you know, you can hear the audio. You know, what you're listening to is the audio from the Rode VideoMic Go 2. I am recording backup audio, but it'd be pointless using it because the whole idea of this test is to see how good this microphone is. Now, I know I'm using it indoors. It's not a soundproofed room. It's just an ordinary room, really. Really quite a bit of furniture and video gear in here, although I have got me heater turned off. So, you know, it shouldn't be picking up too much noise around. It should be mainly picking up my voice, which is, you know, obviously directly in front of the microphone. There are computers turned on, so it might pick up a bit of noise from the computers. I don't know. But, you know, the fact that you can just plug this microphone straight in, no worrying about batteries, no worrying about anything else, plug it in, off you go. So from a, you know, vlogging point of view, if you've got this microphone on top of your camera and you are into vlogging, it's a great choice because it is directional, it's compact, so it's not very big. It's certainly a lot more compact than the Rode VideoMic Go 2 that we have here, you know. But you know, it's a nice little microphone. So there we go. That's the Rode VideoMic Go 2. You're listening to the audio now from the Rode VideoMic Go 2. As I say, ideally I would like the microphone to be closer to me, but if I go closer to the camera, I'm just going to be huge in the camera. And I should have put a wide angle lens on the camera really, rather than my 50mm f1.8. So I'm going to take this lens off and put the Sony 10-18 lens on, so you've got a better indication of what it is like if you was using it in a vlogging environment as opposed to using it like this, because I think I'm too far away really from the camera for this microphone you know, to give it its best. So let's get a bit closer to the camera as you would if you were vlogging by putting the other lens on. So I've now put the Sony 10-18 lens on my a6600, and I can actually get closer to the camera, which you would do if you were vlogging, because you'd be holding it out at arm's length. I've actually got it on a tripod just because it's easier here in the studio. I would have gone outdoors to do some filming, but it's peeing down with rain. I didn't fancy getting soaking wet, so I've got it on the top of the camera. Now of course the a6600 has a flip up screen, so I can't actually see myself clearly as to whether, you know, the angle is right, because the microphone is blocking the screen. But I can see, you know, that there is something going on, and I think I'm pretty much in frame. So I'm now directly in front of the microphone. Unlike with a previous shot, I was sat further back, but now I'm much closer to the microphone. You should be able to hear a much better audio. In fact, if it's very similar audio, that's great as well, because that just goes to show the microphone can be used if you're further away from the microphone. So there we go. That's the Sony, not the Sony, that is the Rode VideoMic Go 2 fitted to my a6600. Obviously you can use it with any camera that has a 3.5mm jack. You may have to check though that the camera does supply power to the microphone. Some of the older cameras may not be able to provide power via the 3.5mm jack, in which case the microphone may not work. So it's worth double checking that. I've certainly used it with quite a few of my cameras and it seems to work with all of them. So there we go. That is the Sony... not this, so I keep saying Sony, that is the Rode VideoMic Go 2, and you know, I've moved further back from the microphone now, but I'm going to carry on using that sound from that microphone. But I'm going to be looking into my Sony Nikon, my Nikon ZFC, which has got the 40mm f2 lens fitted to it. I mean, I'm getting the wide shot with my Nikon Z5, and I think that's got the Viltrox 24mm lens fitted to it. So there we go. That is the Rode VideoMic Go 2. This is the sound quality, but obviously it's going to be much better if you listen to it at this sort of distance, because it is more of a vlogging microphone. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you found my channel useful. If you do, please subscribe to the channel. That really does help me grow the channel. Really appreciate that. And leave any comments in the comment section below. That's also really helpful. So thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos relating to video photography, podcasting, so on and so forth. Cheers for now. Bye.